Morning, folks. So here a little bit ago, had a little bit of excitement. I thought the neighbor's house was on fire. They're car racing, and well, heck, I'll show you here. Sitting here, they're getting ready to have car races. Suddenly there's a lot of smoke. It's not so black now, but it was really black. A bunch of fire trucks, ambulance. Don't know, it don't look too good. There's several houses back there. Two right close together, and then one kind of further back. The one that it looks like they could be coming from is a gal that's basically a shut-in that hasn't left her house in years. So, don't know. It's not looking too good. Most of the smoke's gone. I called my neighbor that lives over there, and there's kind of a boat ramp and a little campground over there, and he says that there was a brush fire that got away from him, so at least it's not somebody's house. Anyway, tonight I'm going up to go get my bear bait barrel. Season ends the end of June. I was talking to a game warden, actually a retired game warden friend of mine, that was telling me I got longer than that now because what do they call it? Pursuit only hound training. I can have a bear bait out longer. I can't run the bear bait, but I can not clean up my barrel just yet. But there's no reason to keep it in the woods. I'll go for a little bit of a drive. Gives me a chance to get up here, up the mountain. Been wanting to do that anyway, and I'll bring home my barrel. It's a pretty evening. Get around the corner here. I'll show you what the mountains are looking like. Not much snow left, a little bit here and there. Very pretty evening. From up here you can kind of see some of the fire trucks and the race cars. Here's my barrel. It's been empty for quite a while now. If you're new to watching my stuff, last time I came up here, I don't remember when it was, but it's been a while. I got a chain top and bottom on that barrel, and I undid the top chain, so that hopefully the critters will have cleaned this thing out, because it's pretty darn nasty and stinky in there. But if they haven't cleaned it out, I'll take it home anyway and throw it in the throw it in the creek for a while, and hopefully that'll kind of help. They do get smelly, man. Sometimes they're horrible smelly. Good. It's empty. That's a relief. Like I say, sometimes, I mean, it's enough to make you kind of gag even, and I got a pretty strong stomach. Bodine, I'm always giving him a bad time, because all he has to do is even just think about it long enough and he'll start to kind of gag, and it's kind of fun, really. Poor fella, he's fun to pick on. I don't know why he still likes us. We're pretty, what would the word be? Merciless. I've had this barrel for a lot of years, and look at the way the bears, the hole used to be right here. The bears have tugged on this so hard, they have torn the metal clear over to here on both sides. This bottom part, I had to move the chain. They ripped it that far. I mean, that's a lot of pressure. I ended up moving it down here. I got it welded on and got a piece of angle iron on it now. The bottom fell out. So I took the lid off of a bigger barrel and cut little fingers on it and wrapped it around, screwed it on there. This isn't a big barrel. It's probably, I don't know what it would be, 40 gallon or so. It's not a 55 gallon. But it's a little bit easier to pack. I welded these bars on here where a bear can reach in and get bait out of it without, getting it all too fast. That lid, I took the lid home last time, but that helps keep the birds off. It does make it's a little misleading, this is up probably, well, heck, I got a tape measure. Let's see how big this is. This barrel is about 2.5 feet. Boy, is that it? I would have thought a little more. 2.5 feet tall by about about 19 inches across. So it does make my bears look a little bit bigger on camera, which is a little bit misleading. But the ones I had coming to this time, that brown one, that was a nice bear. The black one wasn't too far behind him. Like I said, I had a couple of bears, a sow with a black cub and a blonde cub years ago. I think like 6 or 7 years ago. And I kind of wonder if that's not the same pair of bears all grown up. Kind of neat. If I can remember, I'll put a picture of them cubs on here. That was neat to see. They were they were pretty playful. But anyway, get this thing loaded up and get on home. I might run up the mountain a little bit further. I've been wanting to come up here so dang bad, and there just hasn't been any time. So this is kind of a welcome escape, even if it's a short one. If everything works out this fall, I'll put out another bait, but I won't probably use the barrel in the fall. The reason I use the barrel in the spring, mainly to make your bait last longer and keep the birds off of it, but the wolves don't seem to be on this side of the mountain in the spring. I want them to find the bait in the fall. I want to get them on camera so I can find where they're at. And it's actually legal to shoot a bear off or a wolf off of a bear bait, but you can't put out a bait for the wolves. It's a strange rule. But if it's a legal bear bait and one happens to come in, I can actually shoot it. So that kind of adds a little bit of incentive there. I've never ever had it happen. I've had very few bears even come to the bear bait. Most of the time they come in after dark and I don't see them, which is mainly why, you know, most of the time I just put out the bait for the trail cameras. It's fun to see what's up here. I don't really care about shooting a bear. I've got 4 of them, and Cindy's got 2 of them, and I don't know, you can only use so many bear hides on your wall. They are good eating though, most of the time. Sometimes you cook them and they're pretty gamey.